Well, the Bengals are coming off their bye week, and the Steelers had a mini bye themselves after playing on Thursday Night Football. With 9 days of rest under Coach Tomlin, the Steelers are 13-4, including 6-2 on the road. Here's Bob and Coach with your keys to the game, presented by the Neighborhood Ford Store. Bob.
All right, Missy, thank you very much. All right, let's talk about Joe Burrow. That's where it always starts when it comes to Cincinnati. He's been on fire this year in so many ways. When you look at the numbers, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and yet here they are 4-7. But what is it about their team that I wouldn't say stop them? How do you contain what they do?
You know, you just got to be prepared for 60 minutes of football with him. I think people put together good plans and do things that may confuse him or stymie them initially. But if you look at all their games, in the fourth quarter, he's red hot. And that's just reflective of what we were talking about earlier in terms of carrying a big enough menu. This is a guy that knows what he's doing. He's been on the job for a number of years now. He's at complete control and command of what they ask him to do. He knows where his eligibles are at all times. Oftentimes you see him throwing no-look checkdowns and things of that nature. And I just think that reflects that preparedness, that maturity in terms of who he is within what they do. And so, you know, you better be ready for 60 minutes of football. They're just going to require fourth quarter playmaking. And underneath it all, you better carry enough schematics to work to stay a step ahead.
A couple of years when you saw him early on, it was Minkah Fitzpatrick with a big interception and a return. You know, statistically, a lot of people want to look at numbers and they see Minkah doesn't have those kinds of plays. Is that just a product of where he's playing, how he's playing, or do you want to get him more involved in those kinds of plays?
Certainly we're interested in taking the ball away, and he's a key component of that. But sometimes you're not afforded an opportunity. People have other agendas, and so it's probably a little bit of both. But the play that you mentioned was like the second play of the game. We need all of those plays, but probably a more significant play was that sack fumble by Arthur Millette late in the fifth quarter. And that's what I mean when you play Joe. You better make plays throughout, but you better be ready to make plays in the waning moments of the game if you expect to get out of the stadium with victory.
Are you satisfied with the use of the tight ends in the passing game, or do you expect more of it?
Satisfied is a dangerous word, Bob, man. Like, very rarely am I satisfied.
Okay.
I can like the position that we're in, but I think it probably benefits me and us to stay hungry and continually work for improvement, and that's my mindset, and I know that's the mindset of our guys as well.
All right. It's going to be a fascinating game. Look forward to it. All the best to you in Cincinnati.
You know it.